So today I want to talk about homemaking. I am a homemaker, and people think you have to be off the grid on a huge farm somewhere with chickens and animals and stuff like that. Homemaking does not mean that. That means this woman or this man is taking the time to cultivate the house, the home, the house, and create a home, taking the time to make sure that there is, they're building what needs to be created to make anybody that walk through that door feel a certain type of way. Now, homemaking, home built, like I'm a home builder, like I'm building my home. I'm building and curating what I want, not the things, the feeling, the atmosphere, how it makes someone feel when they walk in the door, right? The people that live here and the people that don't live here. How welcoming are you? How hospitable are you? Now, you have choices when building a physical building of a home. You got stucco, you got brick, you got siding, you have all these options, right? But you also have options when it comes to homemaking. You have options where you can build certain things and make certain things in your home, and that be the actual standard in your house. What I mean by that, as a homemaker, I want to, and I got my little notes. I want, first on top of the list is peace. I want to make it a peaceful place. I want to make it a peaceful place for anybody that walks to the door. I don't want it chaotic. I do not want unloving. I don't want it to feel unloved. I don't like not lived in, not like when you walk in it's cold. You can't feel any love, right? I want respect. Everybody respect one another. Everybody has an appreciation for everyone and their uniqueness and how God has created us each to be a unique individual. That appreciation goes above all things, because when you are respected, you are appreciating all that, that brings out the best in you. And when everybody is working on their optimum selves and in the level of being the optimum selves, and we always evolving, but it makes the atmosphere so much more loving and peaceful. And then you want to communicate. You want to be communicating. You want your children to be able to communicate with you. You want to be able to communicate with your children. You want to build that standard to let them know, I am the adult. No matter how old you get, I am the adult. And I'm only saying and doing these things because I love you. A lot of times they may not agree. They may not love the things that you say and the things that you do. And the things that you do and say, but that's not up to you. That's not on you. That's nothing you can't control. Long as you're doing what God tells you to do and what God tells you to instill in them, that's all that matters. Seems like it's dark. Hold on, guys. That didn't seem to help. Hold on. I need it to be, two. I need this. I guess because it's behind me, that's not a good idea, huh? No. We'll leave it. Anyways, so I have to play with it and I don't have time. And so the appreciation of communication, and it's so crazy because I really got appreciation twice and didn't even realize I wrote that. The peace, the joy. Joy surpasses all understanding of whatever the circumstances. And I'll go in depth in a video. Joy and happiness are two different things. Happiness is temporary. We want happiness in the family. We want the things that we do and have and interact in as a family to bring that temporary happiness at that moment. Yeah, you want to have happiness. Is like it does this. You want that. But you also want to create an atmosphere that is always joyful, no matter what the circumstance, because you can have individuals in two different two different ways of being raised or ways of being brought into the world, and then they literally can look at the same situation but react and respond totally different to it. So homemaking is not just about baking and cooking and canning and all of that, because all of those things are great when you can give your family great things, great ingredients that are good for their body, good for their soul, on their digestion and stuff. But it's also even more important to make sure your emotional state and their emotional state is like priority. So you create that by homemaking. You create that atmosphere of them not feeling overwhelmed, not feeling unloved, not feeling uncomfortable, them or anybody that walks through the door. So I hope this kind of helps you. Homemaking is more than me putting on the apron and making syrup. Me putting on my apron and making jam and making biscuits and making almond milk and making those things. It is me creating the home that people love to walk through that door, see my face, and to experience what I have to offer when they walk into that door. That's what homemaking is. And it makes me feel good to be a homemaker. I hope you guys understand. Don't let anything you can't control you. And you know what I mean. Stick to your script because you are the best at it. Shh. Do the work. Just do it. Don't worry about it. Get it done. And I will see you guys in the next video, my revivers.